So we are at the property. We're going to walk it so that you know exactly what we're thinking about, what we want to do as far as upgrades to the property. There are going to be some things that I talk about that are going to be tenant security, and then there's going to be the other ones that are going to be the owner upgrades. So here on the outside, it's landscaping. We're going to do a few things with landscaping. That'll be dealt with the landscaping company, not necessarily with our handyman services. Just so I have it on video, this is going to be something that is trimmed. So we're going to want this to be trimmed in the front area. That's really all we need in the front yard. In here, we don't have much that we're going to do. I am going to make a note on the video that we are going to leave this. So this is kind of unique. We don't have this normally on houses, so please do not remove this. We actually want to keep this on this particular door.
And we don't want to do a repaint.
No, we don't want to do a repaint. In fact, this is the worst that we have in the entire house. So this is just a touch-up, and then you're just going to need to fix it. There's a little bit of touch-up in that corner, and honestly, that's pretty much it as far as the touch-up of the houses, as far as the house. I will go to, since we're talking about paint, I will go to the ceiling. This ceiling is going to need a repair.
You can see it from this direction, I think.
Right. So even though it's not this wall color, it is obviously the ceiling white. I don't know exactly how much you have to go all the way over, but we need all of this to look really nice. I don't want anybody to see that there's ever been any kind of water issue at any time.
Okay.
So that's pretty much as far as the paint. We like the way that it looks. The flooring all looks good as far as the ceramic tile. We are going to have you exchange out this light.
Okay.
This light is actually going to be moved to where this light is. And then whatever you normally put in a formal dining room, that's what we want in there.
Yeah, the normal light, John, that we hang in dining rooms.
Okay. In this kitchen, we're going to do a couple neat things. We're going to try and get a little bit of pop value to it. We do not like the ceramic tiles, so we want to get this into your standard granite. The one that's got the black and gray speckle, I always use that as the description. You know what I'm talking about. So we want that to be the granite countertop here with the normal sink that you put in with the undermount.
And replace the faucet.
Yes.
Okay.
If you need to. If you need to. Because I like this faucet.
Okay.
See the goose egg?
Yes.
Or the gooseneck.
Okay.
Now this backsplash here, I do not like, obviously we're not going to be doing ceramic any longer. So if you remember those little ceramic rectangle glass backsplashes, prefabs, that's what I want in this to accent the ceramic.
How high do you want it to go? Below the plug?
Yes, just below the plug. We're going to do a kind of half done. We're not going to spend a lot of money in this kitchen because ultimately in 3, 4, maybe 5 years from now, this kitchen's going to get a complete rehab. So the things that we're doing are just really for a cosmetic pop factor. We do want to paint these cabinets. So these cabinets are going to get painted white. That way everything will just kind of pop with the wood blinds and the ceilings and the door frames. This wood piece up here needs to be painted white so that it goes with the rest of the theme of the kitchen. I don't think there's anything else. We talked about backsplash countertop. We're leaving this. All this stays the same. Be aware that you need to add some of these verticals here. This will be a tenant charge. So this will be on what will be called our closeout, and you will be doing that and billing me as a tenant.
And putting the screen door back on.
Yeah, that's a normal and silver. Did you talk about painting the cabinets? Yes, we did. So the cabinets are going to get painted that nice white, fresh, clean white. Let's go down this hallway where the bifold doors are for the laundry room. So I don't know if you can really see in the video, but see how this is a nice white and this is kind of an ecru. I'd like it to be a white, so I'd like however you need to do it. If you can match this, great. If you can't, then make both of these white so that we have matching on the bifold doors. The janitorial will need to come in, and a lot of these handprints and some of this stuff need to be white down.
There's a few other little touch-ups in here.
Yeah, very minor, but you should be able to patch those up real easy.
Yeah.
In this bathroom, we are going to go white cabinets, so we do need those to be painted. We do know that this is not a true white, but we're looking at this pure white sink against this, and it looks nice. So we're thinking that by doing the white cabinets up against this white sink, this is going to look just fine. okay? And I think everything else in here is fine.
And John, we need you to power wash this floor. There's some oil over here and stuff like that.
And this power washing is going to be a tenant charge. So this is going to be on your security deposit request. So this is going to be a separate request from us that we're going to want you to power wash this. So you're going to get that as a request from our office. I think some new weather stripping should be put in here too, possibly. Or maybe that's good weather stripping. Maybe it's just, I just saw that coming in. It's probably, okay. You can clean that up a little bit. Maybe some paint remover on that. Make that look nice. All right, we do need a janitorial still, and we still need a carpet cleaning. Both those items will be on the security deposit request as well. So that's going to be coming from our office. And then up here, this is going to get painted white, so it goes white cabinets throughout the entire property. Just above you, somebody got into the attic and actually made a mess of that panel, so we want that to get painted. During the
cleaned.
Or cleaned. The janitorial definitely needs to clean these grates. Those three things need to be removed from the window, so I don't want those in the window when we're showing this as a rental, so they need to be removed.
Have them change the filters as well.
Always.
Filters and batteries, yeah.
That happens no matter what. You'll notice in this room that we must get some serious heat. So we need a new set of blinds on this window. The other ones seem to be fine, but this one's a mess. So we need this one to come and match those two in the corner. Again, really good detailed carpet cleaning. Janitorial needs to wipe down all the baseboards, get rid of anything that's in there. We need a glass globe, which that will be on the tenant request. Again, we're going to do white cabinets in here. I think it'll look good.
Yeah, it will.
Look really nice. And then we've got a little issue with that downstairs ceiling. So Eric and I think that maybe what you should do is just pull this toilet, remount it. And then we'll watch that area very closely. If we still are presented with some water, then we'll start diving a little deeper.
And also, these guys used caulking on the base. As always, John, never caulk a toilet. If there's any water coming out, I want it on their feet.
Yeah, and then all of this seems to be okay, so we don't need to worry about too much of that once the toilet is redone. And then we've got older smokes, so just check and make sure that all those are working when they put the new batteries in. I want to make sure we're safe. In here, we need an outlet cover. That'll go onto the tenant charge. And then let's go into this bedroom first. In here, really nothing other than just the carpet cleaning. I don't even mind. We could unscrew where this comes together and then just leave that one if you want, since that goes up underneath the carpet. So just your normal thing. Let's just make sure there's not cords everywhere. Oh, sorry, one more thing. Master bedroom doorknob. It's got to not be locking.
Yeah, swap it out.
Yeah, you'll probably have found that out anyways, just to be on the safe side. Then in here, we're going to paint the cabinets again. And we can leave that with no blinds for right now. I don't think we'll get that called in to put blinds up. We've got our shower rod already, so I think in here, just painting the cabinets is what we need to do. Now we'll go outside to the backyard. Now the carpet does have some wear patterns to it, but in this market and the time that we're going to be trying to rent this property, I think we're going to be just fine once this carpet gets cleaned up.
Okay.
But it's probably at the last tenant. Next rollover, we're going to probably have to look to that. I didn't like the way this slider rolled, so I'd like you, actually it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Just really clean inside these, into that track and make sure that that opens and closes quite nicely. Let me go ahead and just open these up a little bit. Okay. I don't mind this. It just is weather worn, so I'd like to get a new fresh coat of paint on this. We're also going to get, as far as the landscaping, this will all get once over, so this will all get cleaned up. From the standpoint of John, I don't think that there's really anything else other than this door that needs to be painted. All these will get pulled up from landscaping, but I just didn't like how weather worn this is getting. So if we can get a nice coat of paint on the outside of this and then on the door too, that would be nice.
I don't know whether to take these off or not because we're gonna leave marks.
No, I don't think we need to take them off right now. If you want to just unlatch it, if that's easier to paint around it and then cut them or whatever, that's up to you, John. Because see how they've already cut it over there?
Yeah.
What I don't want, John, is I don't want more repair work. So if you want to just paint the darn wires while you're doing this, I don't care. This is just not good. I just need this to get freshened up. So this just has to look nicer because this is starting to show age and there's no reason for it. It could be an easy fix.
There's no knob on this, does it matter?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So we're okay. I actually like it as a good bolt, so that's good. I will check and make sure I have that key though. So before I leave today, I'll do that. And then other than that, I think that that's it. I don't really have anything else on this house. It's really pretty good.
We can start on this one ASAP. Immediately. And my lockbox will be on the house. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.